started putting this program together, it was really quite a new organization, WILHK as a whole. And we just felt that like we have a lot of women in the legal industry. But then at a certain level, once they are sort of at the senior associate level, maybe about 6 to 8 years PQE, then people started dropping off. And it's not just private practice, like even in-house. So we just thought that there is an issue we need to address. And I think some of the issues that we thought might be actually, you know, for male, it's quite easy for them to find mentors or sponsors within the organization. It's also very easy for them to, say, go out for a quick drink or, you know, to go and see a match. But I think for women, it's a lot harder. So that's one of the reasons. So I think the way that we set this up is we wanted it to be cross-practice, both for in-house as well as for private practice. So then, like, you know, yes, it's still a small community, but at least, you know, it's a bigger pool of like mentors that you could choose from. And you can actually get some really good advice from people who are impartial to the situation. We are still relatively new, both as an organization as well as the mentoring program. So I think if you ask me whether in this 2-year period we are successful, I would say that we are, because in the first year we are completely unknown, not just as a mentoring program, but as a network. And I think over the last 2 years, we've grown from 0 to almost 1,000 members in WILHK itself. And then for the mentoring program, I think as with Asia and particularly lawyers, if you are new, I think people are quite risk adverse. They don't want to try something new. So I think, you know, a pilot program was particularly difficult to convince people that we are a credible organization and we actually have a very, you know, good program for both mentors and mentees. And then I think first year, like we partnered with the Women's Foundation, which had made the recruitment a lot easier. And also they really did help us both in the setup as well as to get people to our program. And I think because it's the first year, there's always, you know, things that we need to fine tune. So what we have done for the second year is to take a lot of feedbacks from the first year. We've actually interviewed a lot of the alumni and asked them, you know, how did you find the first year program? What are the good things? What are the, you know, not so good? And then we've really tried to improve upon it. And then with all the feedbacks that we have, we went to the Women's Foundation again, not so much this time to, for want of a better word, to use their brand, but we really wanted to make this program great. So we wanted to tell them, these are the issues, how do we address them? And I think, you know, they've really given us a lot of very, very like valuable tips, and they've been so helpful. And so this year we've actually put a lot of thoughts into how to structure this program. And I'm pretty confident that if you speak to any of our mentors and mentees in 2017, they would say that it's a very successful program. And I think all the matches, which I think in the first year we have had some mentors and mentees who are not matched very well. I think this year, I think all our matches actually work very well, and it's really as a result of a lot of thought that's been put in at the beginning in structuring the program and making sure that people actually know each other and understand what the needs of the mentors or mentees are right at the outset before they choose.